Hi children, today we are going to learn 10th class 3rd chapter, that is polynomials, in that exercise number 3.4. In this 3.4 exercise, we are going to be discuss about division algorithm of polynomials, nothing but division of polynomials, which we have already learned in the name of factorization of polynomials in our 9th class. There we have learned how to divide the polynomials. One polynomial, how to divide by another polynomial, we have learned completely in the 9th class. If not, you don't have that much awareness about the 9th class syllabus. 9th class video was there. The second chapter of 9th class, that is polynomials and factorization videos are there. If you see in those videos, you can learn how to divide the polynomials. Here also will be discussed, but very depth we have learned in the 9th class itself. So if you watch those videos, it will be very easy now to be solved here. So if at all you are perfect in the 9th class, need not to worry here, easily we can complete this. So we go for the theorem first. If p of x and g of x are any two polynomials, let us take two polynomials. One is p of x, the other one is g of x. There are two polynomials. One is p of x, the other one is g of x. If p of x is a polynomial divided by g of x, if p of x is a polynomial, if it is divided by another polynomial g of x, then we get q of x and r of x. Like a division algorithm, as we have studied in our right from 4th class, that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Quotient plus remainder. That means, see that here dividend, here divisor, here quotient, here we get remainder. So suppose, let us see here, there is a one polynomial 11. If it is divided by 5, 5 2s are 10 and 1 will be remainder. This is known as a dividend, it is known as a divisor, this is known as a quotient, and this is known as a remainder. So this dividend, if you assume like a p of x, this p of x, if divided by q of x, if divided by g of x, g of x should not be 0. That's why I wrote here g of x should not be 0, because with 0 we cannot divide. If you are dividing by 0, that is infinite, we cannot find out the answer. This p of x, if you divide it by g of x, we will get some quotient here, as well as we may get a remainder. Either the remainder is 0 or any other number, don't require. This is what actually. So to satisfy the condition here, p of x equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. That means dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. The how we get the 11? 11 we get by divisor 5 into quotient 2 plus remainder. See, 11 equal to 5 2s are 10 plus 1, 11. It will be balanced. So always you remember p of x equal to g of x into q of x plus r of ex. So based on this content, we'll be having problems in this exercise number 3.4. Okay, without wasting a time, let us solve the problems from the exercise number 3.4, children. There are 5 bits in this exercise. Okay, there are 5 bits in this exercise. Let us solve. We'll try to solve all the problems of this exercise and we'll do it. Okay, now you remember some properties of a polynomials, and degrees of the polynomials also will be help us here in the last bit. So first of all, let us learn the first bit. Divide the polynomial p of x by the polynomial g of x and find the quotient and remainder in each of the following. Find the quotient and remainder in the each of the following cases. So p of x we have to divide by the g of x, and we have to find out the q of x and r of x. Okay, let us find out first. We have given that the first question, p of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. This p of x we have to divide by g of x, that is x square minus 2. X square minus 2. We have to divide by x square minus 2. Okay, let us divide, children. See, For the division, what we have to do it, as you know it. First write the P of x. See the P of x, the degrees should be in order. The degree is 3, 2, 1 and constant. This we have learned in the 9th class only. Or not you can see the divisions of polynomials in 9th class. Write carefully the numbers. The degrees should be in the order. If any order is missing, you have to put that down as a 0. Now this polynomial we have to divide by x square minus 2. Okay, for this we have to use rough work very carefully. Rough work will use here very much. Rough work is very important in these problems, in the divisions. So what we have to do, first thing you remember, this first term we have to divide by this first term. The maximum degree of the here we have to divide by this maximum degree x square. So x cube when you divide by x square, see there are 2 x's, will cancel 2 out of 2. Here 1 x will be left here, so it will be x. That x you write in the quotient. Now what we have to do, this with x we have to multiply both the terms of here. X into x square, that is x cube. Now x into minus 2 x. Okay, minus 2x. See minus 2x we got it. Minus 2x we got it. So minus 2x, see the x square term we did not get it. Here we got x term. So x term is here, we write x. Here I wrote minus 2x. But see it is a x square term, it is a x term. So this x square term we did not get. Here we got x term, that is minus 2x I will write here. But here I don't have, so I put plus 0. See here plus x cube, both are same. Here first term always we get same. So what we have to do, we have to cancel this. Directly we cannot cancel because both are positive, plus and plus. So what I will do, this second polynomial expression I multiply with minus. Here I put minus, here it is plus, so I put minus. Here also minus, so I put plus. Just I will change it their sign. I will change their sign like that. If you multiply with minus, all the signs will be changed. Plus like a minus, minus as a plus. Now we can cancel this. Now you bring this minus 3 and minus 0. That means minus 3 x square. Now you do it here. 5 plus 2. 5x plus 2x. That is plus 7x minus 3. So we brought this. Now the same procedure should be followed. Again this first step. Minus 3x square. We have to divide by x square. We have to divide by x square. X square get cancelled. Now minus 3 is left. That minus 3 you write here. Now with minus 3 you multiply both the terms. Minus 3 into x square, minus 3x square. Minus into minus plus. 2 3s are 6. Where is the constant term? Here is the constant term plus 6. Whatever the x term is not present, so we will put 0. See minus 3x square, we got the same again. So what we have to do in this case now? We have to multiply with minus. This minus become a plus, this plus become minus, and this plus become a minus again. This we can cancel now. Plus 3x square and minus 3x square we cancel. Now here plus 7x will be left. 7x minus 0 is 7x. Here minus 3 minus 6, that is minus 9. Minus 9. Again you cannot do it here. Why you can't do it? See that here the degree of this polynomial now 1. Here degree of g of x is 2. But this should be either same, like x square same. So we have done it. Now here degree is 1 and degree is 2. If at all you are trying to do, that is 7x by x square. See in the denominator should be able to cancel completely. But here cannot be cancelled. See x1s are and one more x will be left in the denominator. So should not be a happen sign. So if x is in the denominator, it will be like a 7 by x. 7 by x is not at all a polynomial because the 7 by x if you write, then it will get x to the power of minus 1. So a polynomial never contains a negative integers as a power. So that will be not possible. So you have to stop it here. As he asked, what is the quotient and remainder? In the question they asked clearly that, see, find out the quotient and remainder. Therefore, the quotient is equal to x minus 3 and remainder is equal to 7x minus 9. 7x minus 9. With this we can solve this problem. See that? I hope you understood. Or not? Second problem I will solve it again. Then you can understand again clearly. If you have any kind of doubt, in the second question you can understand clearly. Second question is that P of x equal to x to the power of 4 minus 3x square. See, one term is missing, plus 4x plus 5. This we have to divide by g of x, that equal to x square plus 1 minus x. So this we have to do it. Let us solve this problem, children. Now we will divide this. So write first P of x is in order or not. See, the degree is 4. Where is the degree 3? There is no degree 3. So let us write x to the power of 4 plus 0 into x3, x to the power of 3. Because there is no x to the power of 4, as we are written x to the power of 4 as well 0 into x to the power of 3. Minus, we have 3 x to the power of 2. 4, 3, 2, again 1. Yes, it is there. Plus 4x, then constant term will be there. So now it is in order. Now we can take this x square and we write the standard form. First x square term, next to x term plus 1. Now we will divide it now. Rough work is very important, as I said to you. With the rough work also you get a marks in the annual exam. So you write the rough work also. Here first x to the power of 4, this we have to divide by the highest degree, that is x square. X square, here x square. Here 2 x's we have cancelled. From out of this 4, 2 I cancel, 2 will be left over. That x square I will write here. This with this x square we have to multiply this all. X square into x square, x to the power of 4, always we get same here. Minus into here plus, that is minus x into x square, x cube is nothing but a 1x cube. Now x square into 1x square plus 1x square. Now see that here we cannot cancel, so minus, it is plus and it is minus, we will cancel this. 1 plus 0, 1, that is 1x cube or not x cube, however you can write. Here minus 3 minus 1, that is minus 4x square, and we will bring these two terms plus 4x plus 5. Now again the process will be continuous here. The second one, x cube, that we have to divide by the first term, that is x square. 2 x's are cancelled, out of 3, 2 cancel, 1 is left, that is x to the power of 1 is nothing but x. So that is plus x. Now we have to write plus x. With plus x we have to multiply this one. X into x square, x cube minus x into x into x square. See, 1x into 1x, x square actually. Minus 1x square, plus into minus is minus, x into x is x square, 1x square. 1 into x is x, that is 1x, as you can write like this. Now we put minus, this is plus and this is minus, because we have to cancel this, no. That's why we are multiplied with minus to the complete expression. Now here, 1 minus 4, 1x square minus 4x square. Here it is a plus 1x square minus 4x square. 1x square minus 4x square is minus 3x square. Here 4x minus 1x. 4x minus 1x is plus 3x. 4 minus 1 is 3x. Then we bring plus 5 here. Again see here x square, here x square. We can do it again. The third one, minus 3x square, which we have to divide by x square. X square get cancelled, minus 3 is left. So we can write here minus 3. With minus 3 you multiply all these 3 terms. Minus 3 into x square, minus 3x square. Minus into minus plus 3 into x, that is 3x. Now minus into plus is minus. 3 ones are 3. See that it become a plus, this become a minus, and become a plus. This we can cancel this both. Minus 3x square plus 3x square plus 3x square plus 3x minus 3x get cancelled. 5 plus 3 is 8. Therefore, the quotient equal to the quotient is x square plus x minus 3 the remainder r of x, the remainder r of x, quotient is q of x, it is g of x divisor, p of x is a dividend, so the remainder is 8. In this way we can complete this. See that how easy it is. Okay, if at all you are perfect in the 9th class, there will be no difficulty in the 10th, because 90% of this complete chapter we have learned in the 9th class itself. 90% of this syllabus are there in the 9th class itself. So if you have studied in 9th class well, there is no difficulty to solve the problems in the 10th class. Now we have a third question also. P of x equal to x to the power of 4 minus 5x plus 6, and g of x is equal to 2 minus x square. 2 minus x square again. First we have to write variables, then constant term. That should be in order we have to write. See, first of all, let us check the order of the polynomial. X to the power of 4. Let us write x to the power of 4. There is x to the power of 3 here. No. 0 into x to the power of 3. X to the power of 2. No. 0 into x to the power of 2. Then x. Yes, we have x, that is minus 5x. Then constant term is 6. Now this we rewrite like this. Okay. When you rewrite this, we get minus x square plus 2. Minus x square, it is a plus 2. That we have to write in standard form. Minus x square plus 2. Let us divide it now. Therefore, we go the rough work now. Let us see the first step is that x to the power of 4 by the first step is minus x square. Minus x square. This x square cancel out of this 4. 2 is cancelled, so minus x square is left. This minus is not belongs to only denominator. It is also belongs to the numerator. That means minus is not for the denominator, minus is not for numerator. It's for fraction. It tells us that it is a negative fraction, like. Okay, minus x square is there. This minus x square we write it here. With this minus x square we multiply these both terms. Minus into minus plus x square into x square. X to the power of 4. Okay, now minus into plus minus 2 into x square. 2x square. Here we get minus 2x square because x square terms are here. Here x cube terms we put it as a 0. 0 into x cube. That is nothing actually. Okay, we will put it like a 0 lines, or not 0 into x cube we can put, because there is no x cube terms, we got it while multiplying this. Now let us do it. This is minus, and this become a plus. This we can cancel. Here however this both are zeros, we will cancel this, and here 2x square plus 0x square, that is 2x square. 2 plus 0 is 2 x square. Then we bring down these two terms, minus 5x plus 6, and we go with that the second step, 2x square by minus x square again. So x square cancel, that become minus 2 is left. Minus 2. Here minus into minus plus 2 into x square, it is 2x square. Always we get this first term same. You have to get it, or not you have done a mistake. That we have to fill it. Minus into plus is minus 2 to the 4. Minus 4. With again this term we got as a 0. X term, there is no x term. Minus into minus plus, sorry, minus into plus is minus 2 to the 4. This is minus, and this become a plus. This both will cancel. Minus 5x minus 0x, that means minus 5x only. Minus 5, 0, minus 0, that is minus 5. Here 6 plus 4 is 10. Again we cannot continue because here power is 1, here power is 2. We cannot divide that again. So this power and this power should be equal here. Okay, always the remainder should be less than the divisor. If remainder is more than the divisor, we can do the division. Then here the quotient equal to q of x is equal to minus x square minus 2. Therefore, the remainder r of x equal to minus 5x plus 10. Minus 5x plus 10. So, we have completed this now, the bit number 1, as well as we have some more questions in the bit number 2 also. There is some questions in the bit number 2. Let us try to solve the bit number 2 questions. What is bit number 2? First of all, let us see. Check in which case the first polynomial is factor of the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. Okay, what is the meaning of a factor first? Factor is a number which divides the other number exactly without leaving a remainder. Suppose the factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5. That means these 3 are factors which divide this 10 without leaving a remainder. 2 5s are 10, 5 2s are 10. That means the remainder will give us 0. That means when you divide completely, the number is called as factor. Suppose here see, 2 5s are 10, 0. That means these 2 and 5 are factors of 10. 2 and 5 are factors of 10. If you got remainder as something number 3, 2, 1, like any number if you got, that means they are not a factor. If they divide completely, they are called factors. We have learned in our 9th class about the factors theorem. If you remember that, we can do it. There is a one complete exercise on the factors theorem. And the exercise number 2.3 I think so. Yes. Now, if you go through that 9th class, it is easy here. Second bit. Let us see. We'll divide by the second polynomial by the first polynomial. See, divide the second polynomial by first polynomial. The first question is that t square minus 3, and the second here one more polynomial is given 2t to the power of 4 plus 3 t to the power of 3 minus 2t square minus 9t minus 2, well, minus 12. See that either it is a second polynomial is a factor of this or not. The first polynomial is a factor of second polynomial or not. To check that, we have to divide the second polynomial by the first polynomial. Let us see that here 2t to the power of 4 plus 3t to the power of 3 minus 2t square minus 19 minus 12. Same division we have to do it again. T square minus 3. Do the rough work now again. If it divides completely without leaving a remainder, then the first polynomial is factor of second polynomial. Or not, they are not a factor. That means remainder we have to get 0. Remainder we have to get a 0. Same procedure what we have done in the first bit. The same thing we will do it here. 2t to the power of 4 by t square, and here 2 t's are completed, we cancel and remaining 2 will be left, that become 2t square. Here 2t square. Here degrees are in order, that's why I did not check now. So let us multiply 2t square minus t square. 2 into nothing but here 1, 2 ones are 2, t square into t square, t to the power of 4, minus 3 into 2t square, minus into plus will be minus, 3 2s are 6, t square minus 6 t square, minus into here nothing but a plus, minus into plus is minus, 3 2s are 6 t square. There is no t cube, so we will put it like a 0, no problem. Now we put it is minus, it become a minus and become plus. We will cancel this, we will put it this 3t cube. Now 6 minus 2, 6 minus 2 is 4, 6 minus 2 is 4 t square plus 6t square minus 2t square is plus 4t square, and we bring down this minus 90 minus 12. Then we will continue again. The second step, 3t cube we have to divide by t square, and here out of 3 we have cancelled 2, one more is left, nothing but 3t to the power of 1, nothing but 3t plus 3t. Let us multiply. 3 into 1 is 3. T square into t, that is t cube. Minus into plus, minus 3. 3 is a 9 and t, 90. So minus 90 we got. Again t square value we got 0. We'll put it like that only. Now it is become minus, this is minus and this become a plus. See, plus 3t cube minus 3t cube cancelled. Here minus 90 plus 90 cancelled. What is left here? 4t square minus 12. Again we can do the division. See, t square and t square both are same. Having degrees are same. So 4t square by t square. T square cancel, that we got 4. That we got a 4. So plus 4. Let us multiply 4 into t square is 4t square. 4 into minus 3 minus 12. See, it become a minus and this become a plus. Plus 4t square minus 4t square get cancelled. Plus 12 minus 12 get cancelled. 0. 0. Therefore, we can say if you got a remainder 0, then this first polynomial is a factor of second polynomial. Yes, check. In which case first polynomial is factor of the second polynomial. In which case, if you got a remainder 0, then the first polynomial is factor of the second polynomial. Now we can write, therefore t square minus 3 is a factor of 2t to the power of 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 90 minus 12. In this case, when remainder if you get 0, in the case of remainder 0, when you divide second polynomial by first polynomial, when you divide that, if you divide any two polynomials, if you divide one polynomial by other polynomial, if remainder is 0, then they are factors. Then they are factors. That means they will be factor. Here we got a remainder 0, no? That's why we can say that this first polynomial is factor of second polynomial. I hope you understood the division of the polynomials. Division of the polynomials you understood clearly. So there are two more questions here. Second bit. Second question. That is x square plus 3x plus 1. Here the second polynomial 3x to the power of 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. Let us divide the second polynomial by first polynomial. Okay, so let us divide it. X to the power of 4, 3x to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 3, 5x to the power of 3 minus 7x to the power of 2 plus 2x plus 2. Let us divide by x square plus 3x plus 1. We go for rough work. See, let us check either they are factors or not. First step, 3x to the power of 4 by, here first step is x square. 2x cancel, out of 4 2 cancel, 2 will be left over, that is 3x square. Let us write here 3x square. Let us multiply with this 3x square to this 3x square into x square, that is 3x to the power of 4 plus 3 3s are 9, x into x square, x cube and 1 into 3x square, that is plus 3x square. Now we will put it minus here and minus to cancel this both. Now 5 minus 9, 5 minus 9 is minus 4x cube minus 7 minus 3 minus 10 x square, and also will bring these two terms here plus 2x plus 2, and the second step will follow that minus 4x cube by x square. 2x square 2 cancel, 1 is left, that is minus 4x minus 4x. Let us multiply minus 4x into x square minus 4x cube. First term always we get same, and plus into minus is minus 4x into 3x, that is 12. 4 3s are 12. X into x square. Then 1 into minus 4x is minus 4x. See that it becoming plus. This is plus and this is also a plus. Now this both we can cancel. 12 minus 10 plus 12 minus 10, that is 2. 12 minus 10 is 2 x square. 2 plus 4, it is not minus 4, it is a plus 4. 2 plus 4 is plus 6 x plus bring the 2 here. Now we proceed the same thing. Here 2x square by x square, get cancel, 2 is right, plus 2. Let us see now. 2 into x square, 2x square, 2 into 3, 6 into x, that is 6x, plus 2 ones are 2. See that? This will minus, this is minus, and this is also minus. Now we can cancel all this, we got 0. Therefore we can say that here x square plus 3x plus 1 is a factor of 3x to the power of 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. So finished. Either it is a factor or not. Yes, they are factor. How can we decide it is a factor? Because when we divided this, we got remainder 0. If remainder 0, these two are factors of this dividend. This divisor and quotient are factors of dividend. So we have completed this. Now we go for the next question of the same bit. Next question of the same bit. Yes. Third question, the last question of this exercise. Sorry, this bit. X cube minus 3x plus 1 comma x to the power of 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. So now we do it, these children. Look at here. I hope you are getting understand clearly now, because I have done many problems. X to the power of 5 minus x to the power of 4 should come. There is no x to the power of 4, so we write 0 into x to the power of 4 and we continue the same again. Minus 4 x to the power of 3 plus x square plus x term plus 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This should be there like that. Then you write here x cube minus 3x plus 1. Here not required the order. Here only it is required. Now let's go for the first. It is x to the power of 5 by x to the power of 3. 3 x's are cancelled here, 2 more left. That is x square. We write here x square. X square into x cube, x to the power of 5. X square into here minus x into x square, x cube. X cube in the sense we get here. That is plus into minus 3. Here nothing but a 1. 3 ones are 3. X into x square, x cube. Here it is 0 completely. Now 1 into x square, so here it comes x square. See what we do it now. This is minus, however this is you leave it. This is 0, this is also 0. Now this is plus, and now this is the minus. X to the power of 5 minus x to the power of 5. Here plus, here minus. And here it is plus, here is minus. We can cancel this. However this is zeros will cancel. We do it here. 3 minus 4 minus 1 x to the power of 3, and we will bring this both here. Plus 3x plus 1 plus 3x plus 1 dx. Okay, now let us do it here. The second one, minus 1x cube by x cube. X cube get cancelled, minus 1 is the answer. Okay, minus 1 you put. Minus 1 you multiply with this, you get the same. Minus 1 x cube. Okay, minus 1 into x cube, minus 1 x cube. Minus into minus plus. 3 into x is 3x. Minus into plus is minus. Okay, minus into plus is minus. 1 into 1 is 1. See, minus into minus plus, so plus 3x. Now minus into plus is minus. 1 into 1 is 1. So here we change as a plus, here we change as a minus, here we change as a plus. See, this both we can cancel now. 1x cube minus 1x cube plus 1x cube plus 3x minus 8 cancel here. 1 plus 1, 2. Remember, you did not get 0. Since what is the meaning of this? Therefore, x cube minus 3x plus 1 is not a factor of this x to the power of 5 minus 4x to 3, x to the power of 3 plus x square plus 3x plus 1. I hope you understood. When it is a factor, when we get the remainder as a 1, we get as a factor. If you are getting a remainder as a any other number than zeros, it is not a factor. So I hope you understood clearly this. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take it. Then we go for third question of this chapter. Exercise. This exercise, third question. This third question is very similar to the example. That is, here third question is very similar to the example number 11. Example number 11. Here the example number 11. Here the exercise number 3.4. Third question. Both are similar. You can refer that. So let us check that. Okay, obtain all other zeros. Obtain the all other zeros. Third question solution. Obtain all other zeros. We have to find out the some more zeros of the question. That means 3x to the power of 0. The polynomial, the given polynomial is that 3x to the power of 4 plus 6x to the power of 3 minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. This the polynomial is given. It is a power 4 polynomial. Biquadratic polynomial, power 4 polynomial. So it has 4 zeros. Power 4, so it will be maximum having 4 zeros. If power 2, it will be maximum having 2 zeros. Cubic polynomial, power 3, so it will be maximum having 3 zeros. In the same way, if power 4, it has maximum 4 zeros. Out of that, 2 of the zeros are of the given polynomial. Given this polynomial are given under root of 5 by 3 and minus under root of 5 by 3 they have given. So now see these 2 zeros are given, remaining 2 zeros we need to find. Very easy now. If these 2 are zeros of this polynomial, that means these 2 are factors of this polynomial. As you know, if it is a 0, that means these 2 are the zeros of this polynomial. When you substitute this, you will get 0 of this polynomial. 0 of the polynomial you get. When you substitute in the place of x under root of 5 by 3, you will get 0 of the polynomial. In the same way, minus 5 by root 3 also. If you minus under root of 5 by root 3 also, if you substitute, you will get 0 of the polynomial. So here, under root of 5 by 3 and minus under root of 5 by 3 are factors of p of x. This p of x. So we can write by using factors theorem. By using factors theorem, we can write that here x minus under root of 5 by root 3, here x plus under root of 5 by root 3. How did I write this? If we have learned the factors theorem, if x plus 1 is a factor of p of x or f of x, then by using factors theorem, f of minus 1 is a factor. F of minus 1 equal to 0 we have written. So here in the same way, here we get like a x minus a of x minus a will be a factors. Here x minus a in the sense see, it is a and it is also a. X, we have written x minus a in the sense minus 5 by root. Next x, we have written same. So x minus a is a factor of, here we write no, f of x minus a is a factor. Is a factor. So this theorem we have learned by using factors theorem. Okay. Then here x value same, minus here minus into minus plus under root of 5 by root. Now if you observe this clearly, it is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. It will give us a square minus b square. A square minus b square. See clearly this we have to write like this. Either if any numbers gives like this, you have to write this one. X minus a, this form. X minus a equal to 0 like that. Okay. If you write in that way, only we can do it. Okay. Then here. When it is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. Now a square minus b square, that means x square minus under root of 5 by 3 whole square. This square and square will get cancelled. X square minus 5 by 3. X square minus 5 by 3 is there here. X square minus 5 by 3. This is g of x. This is g of x. This is f of x. Sorry, this is p of x and this is g of x. Or not you write it is a f of x and it will be a f of x. F of x equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. No, in that way you have it. So g of x we got it. Only these zeros we have written x minus a into x minus a. This is the form of x minus a into x minus a. In that form we have written this. So we got this two. So then after it is in the form of a plus b to a minus b. If they are given anything, any numbers, we have to do the same. If you refer the example number 11, you will get understand. Example number 11, if you refer, they will also write directly. They will write this. Directly they have written this. Actually, the 2 and minus 2 they have substituted here. X minus 2 and x plus 2. X square minus 2 square, x square minus 4. They got it like that. So that is what they may got in the question. Okay, root 2 and root 2 you have given. So x square minus 2 you will get. X square minus 2. Okay, if you go through that example problem, you will get understand. Now what we have to do it here. Other two factors you need to find out. So what we have to do it with this g of x, we have to divide this polynomial. So let us divide. This 3x to the power of 4 plus 6x to the power of 3 minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. So the polynomial is what here? The polynomial is what? We have to divide x square minus 5 by 3. We have to divide it. Then we have to divide it. See, rough work I have to do it. Rough work is very important. No? Let me do the rough work here. Actually, rough work always we have to do the right side of the problem. But due to the insufficient place, I am writing here. So first 3x to the power of 4 by the first term is x square. X square, x to the power of 4. In this 2 cancel. That means 3x square is there. So this 3x square will write. Now this both will multiply. If you multiply 3 into 1x square, 3 into 1 3, x square into x square, x to the power of 4 minus. Now see what I will get. This both will multiply. This both will multiply. Minus 5 by 3 into 3 x square. 3 get cancelled. Minus 5 into x square minus 5x square. Minus 5 x square. If you multiply 3 get cancelled. Minus 5 into x square minus 5x square. Then this term will be 0. Then we go for this is minus and this is minus and this is plus. We'll cancel this both. Here 6 minus 0 is 6x cube. Here 5 minus 2 is 3x square, and we'll bring down this to minus 10x minus 5. Minus 10x minus 5. Again we do the same thing. The second step I have to do it. To do the second step, let me do the second step here. 6x cube by x square. So I'll get 6x plus 6x. See, 6 ones are 6, x square into x cube. Then minus, we'll do it here again. Minus 5 by 3 into 6x square. 3 ones are 3 twos are. Then minus 5 into 2 minus 10 x square. Minus 10 x square. Minus 10 x. It is not x square, it is x. Minus 10 x. Minus 10. It is 0 now. Minus 10 x. Now see, it is minus and this is minus and this is plus. Okay, this both will get cancelled now. 3x square minus 5. 3x square minus 5 we got it. Now again we do the third step. Here 3x square by x square. So answer will be 3 plus 3. This 3 multiply here. 3x square here minus 5 by 3 into 3. 3 get cancelled, that is minus 5. So minus 5. Now you do it here minus, here plus. Both are get cancelled, we got 0. Now we got 0. Till here one thing. So the quotient what we got actually, the quotient here, the quotient is a 3x square plus 6x plus 3. Okay. Now let me, if you want to copy here, you copy this. I'll rub this. I'm going to rub this here. To solve the problem, I'm going to rub this. See, once and twice you watch this video. Once and twice you watch this video, you will get understand what you are doing it. Okay, okay. The quotient q of x equal to what we got? 3x square plus 6x plus 3. If q of x, why I have written q of x? It is the quotient. If q of x is equal to 0, then 3x square plus 6x plus 3 equal to 0. Now easily we can do it here. 3x square into 3, that is 9x square. Now 3 3s are 9, x into x square 3x plus 3x 6x. So 3x square plus 3x plus 3x plus 3 equal to 0. 3x you take out common from this, so x plus 1 will be left. Here 3 you take out common, x plus 1 equal to 0. Here we got the same again. Now x plus 1 you take out common, 3x plus. Okay, 3x plus 3 will be left, that equal to 0. Now it means x plus 1 equal to 0, 3x plus 3 equal to 0. X equal to minus 1. Here 3x equal to minus 3. This 3 you transfer here, x equal to minus 3 by 3. That x equal to minus 1 again. So understand children, already 2 zeros are given. Already 2 zeros are given actually. 2 zeros are given, that is under root of 5 by 3 and minus under root of 5 by 3. And here next to 2 zeros are minus 1 and minus 1. Therefore the other two zeros of given polynomial are minus 1 and minus 1. Therefore all four zeros of given polynomial are all four zeros. One is under root of 5 by root 3, comma minus under root of 5 by root 3, comma minus 1 and minus 1. So these are the four zeros of the given biquadratic polynomial. Simple, that biquadratic polynomial you have to take the zeros, you make it as a x minus a and x minus a. With that you will get a plus b into a minus b form. That will get x square minus 5 by 3. With this if you divide, you will get one q of x in the form of quadratic polynomial. A quadratic polynomial can be splitting into the middle method. By splitting middle method we get two more zeros. Always biquadratic polynomial will get a quadratic polynomial here in the q of x. The q of x if you solve it, then you will get other two zeros. If you refer the example number 11, you can clearly understand again after watching this video. Okay children, then we have very small problems again. Next two problems are, let us try to solve that fourth question and fifth question. Question number 4, solution here. On dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial g of x, by on dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial g of x, the quotient and remainder are given. Find the g of x. Okay, find the g of x. That means f of x is given. The f of x equal to, given that f of x equal to x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 is given. Then q q of x and r of x, the quotient and remainder. Quotient q of x and remainder r of x are given. Quotient and remainder. Quotient is x minus 2. The remainder is minus 2x plus 4. Then we need to find out RTP. Required to prove that g of x. Required to prove that g of x equal to what? G of x equal to what? Let us find out the proof, children. Look at here. We have a division algorithm formula by using division algorithm. We get here f of x equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. This is a formula. So let us substitute here. F of x is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2, that equal to g of x. This we need to find into q of x. Into q of x. Q of x is what here? X minus 2 plus r of x is what here? Minus 2x plus 4. Okay, minus 2x plus 4. So what we do it, or not, if you confused like this, I will do one thing. Listen. First we have to find out g of x, no? This we need to find. First this plus r of x you bring this side. So f of x minus r of x equal to g of x into q of x. In this way you will get very clear. Then q of x you transfer this side. It is multiplying, it will be divided. So f of x minus r of x by q of x equal to g of x. Then g of x equal to f of x minus r of x by q of x. Now we do it. F of x, that is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 minus, you have to subtract r of x. R of x is what? Here minus 2x plus 4. Minus 2x plus 4 by q of x is x minus 2. This is g of x actually. So now g of x is equal. Here we write x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 minus 2 minus plus 2x minus 2 plus is minus 4 by x minus 2. We'll simplify here. Yes, which can be solved here like g of x equal to here x cube. There is minus 3x square term. Here 1x, here 2x plus 3x we can write 2 plus minus 4. It is minus 2. 2 minus 4 is minus 2 by x minus 2. That means this 2 we have to divide by the division method. Let us divide by the division method. X cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 will divide by x minus 2. Then we get g of x. Then we get a g of x. Let us divide it. The rough work I will do it here. If you are able to understand, let us do it first step. X cube by x will get a x square. X square into x cube minus 2 into x square minus 2 x square. This is minus and this is plus. We cancel this. 2 minus 3 is minus 1 x square and we get plus 3x minus 2. Second one, minus 1x square by x and 1x cancel, minus 1x. Here we will get minus 1x minus 1x. Okay, minus 1x into x into x square minus 1 x square and minus into minus plus 2 into x is 2x. Now it becomes a plus and this is minus. We will cancel this both. 3 minus 2 is x minus 2. X minus 2 you got it. Again you see the third step. Here x and here also we have to divide by x. Both get cancelled. 1 plus 1. 1 into x minus 2 we get x minus 2. Here minus, here it is plus. Both are cancelled. 0. 0. Now when you divide this both, what you got answer? This is the answer now. Therefore g of x is equal to, this is the answer, what, x square minus x plus 1. Therefore the g of x is x square minus x plus 1. This 2 we divided in the division method. So we got to answer this quotient, we got a answer. That is what g of x here. Never get confused. Please take a screenshot if you want to write this clearly. Then we go for last problem of this exercise. Last problem of this exercise and this chapter also. With this our chapter is completed. You should be perfect in 9th class divisions. Then you can go for all the problems, division problems. Okay. This third problem, fourth problem you practice once and twice. Important problems are that. And fifth problem, solution. See that. Give examples of polynomials p of x, g of x, q of x, r of x which satisfy the division algorithm. Which satisfy the division algorithm. First condition is given. Okay. So we have to give some examples of p of x, g of x, q of x and r of x. We have to write some polynomials here. So they should be follows, satisfy the division algorithm. They have to satisfy the division algorithm. And also satisfy the given conditions here. 3 conditions are given. Okay, let me write it. So as you know that here clearly I will write, the degree of a constant polynomial is always 0. The degree of that. The degree of constant polynomials are always 0. So we'll take in such a way, we'll take suppose 12 here. 12 is a constant polynomial. Then we'll divide by 4. 12 will divide by g of x. We get 3 as a coefficient. Sorry, quotient we get 3 and remainder we get a 0. R of x. Degree of R of x is 0. Yes. Here should not be 0. Let us write here suppose any number like not exactly divisible number. You take here suppose 13 you divide by 4. We 3 times is possible, remainder 1 suppose. Like this if you take any numbers. So all these are constant polynomial. All these are constant polynomials. The degree of constant polynomials is always 0. The degree of p of x is 0. The degree of q of x, g of x, q of x, r of x is always 0. Now let us see. Here see that p of x equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. It is satisfied. See, 13 equal to 4 into 3, 12 plus remainder is 1. It is satisfied. It is satisfied. 13 equal to 12 plus 1. 13 equal to 13. It is satisfied. It is satisfied the division algorithm. Okay. The given examples, the given constant polynomials are satisfy the division algorithm. Therefore, the given the examples satisfy the division. The examples of constant polynomials. The constant polynomial examples. Right. The constant polynomial examples. The constant polynomial examples satisfy the division algorithm. Division algorithm, that is p of x equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. This is satisfies the given constant polynomial. The examples of constant polynomial satisfy this. Now let us see, it also should satisfy this bits. See, degree of p of x. Degree of P of x is equal to, here element DEG, nothing but a degree. Degree of P of x should be equal to degree of Q of x. Yes. Now degree of P of x is what? 0. Degree of Q of x is what? 0. Because all degrees are 0 soon. Now degree of P of x is equal to 13, that is P of x. The degree of P of x 13 is 0 and the degree of Q of x is what actually 3 is 0. So first condition is satisfied. Degree of P of x is 0, degree of Q of x also 0, satisfies. Then second one, see, degree of Q of x equal to degree of R of x. Yes, degree of Q of x equal to degree of R of x. This also satisfies. See, the Q of x equal to 3. Degree of Q of x is equal to 0. You write in this way only. This is better. You write in this way. P of x is equal to 13. So here degree of P of x equal to 0. Then Q of x equal to 3. Then degree of Q of x is equal to 0. It is satisfies. Then here Q of x equal to 0. The degree of Q of x is 0. Then R of x equal to 1. Degree of R of x is equal to also 0. It is also satisfies. Then third condition. What is degree of R of x? Degree of R of x should be equal to 0. Yes, R of x is equal to 1. Here I have taken 1. The degree of R of x is equal to 0. The degree of R of x we got it 0. Simple. See, by taking this constant polynomial, this problem become a very easy. Or not, you can also take some more, either biquadratic polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, constant polynomial, linear polynomial. By taking those polynomials also you can prove these statements true. If you have that knowledge, if you have practiced well, you can prove that. Till now we have solved many problems in the divisions. Sometimes the degree of P of x and Q of x are equal. So accordingly you make some examples which satisfy this condition. By your own knowledge, write one P of x, G of x, Q of x, R of x and check their degrees after dividing. After doing that all, they should get same. If G of x is divided by P of x, if the P of x is divided by G of x, then Q of x and P of x, R of x, this all conditions should be satisfied. In that way you write some examples and check yourself. So but I have given a easy method to you all. This is also will be given a full marks. So I hope you understood this chapter clearly. Thank you for watching. Thank you all.